Okay, so hello guys. For this discussion video, we will be presenting the concept of partial fraction decomposition. So in our previous discussion about inverse Laplace, so we were able to learn how to perform operation about inverse Laplace transform. And one of the process presented sa aton nga previous nga discussion was the topic nga pwede ka mo perform sa inverse Laplace transform through the partial fraction nga process. But I'm aware nga probably medyo lawig na ang time sa inyong advanced algebra and maybe probably base nalipatan na natin kung paano gamiton ang partial fraction nga process. So I will be introducing the concept of partial fraction in order for us to be mangin aware kita liwa at ma-review kita. And for those nga wala idea about partial fraction, this is an introduction kung paano naton gamiton ang partial fraction. This is para mangin smooth ang aton nga next nga klase about the inverse Laplace transform through the use of partial fractions. So the partial fraction yung topic is one of the topics sa advanced algebra nga discussions. So when we talk about partial fractions, may ada kita sari-sari nga type of partial fractions. So first one, we have your partial fraction nga may ara ka linear factors. Another one, so we also have partial fraction siya, but we have your repeated nga linear. So repeated linear. Next, we have also partial fraction pero ang iyang nga components are quadratic factors. And we have also repeated nga quadratic. And the last one, we have your impartial nga fraction, but we have impartial fraction which is in the form of equations. So these are the types of partial fraction yung kinanglan natin i-discuss para mas hapos sa aton mag-perform sa inverse Laplace transform later on. So let us present this through an example. So we have number one. So we have, okay, we are given 5x minus 3 all over x squared minus 3x minus 4. And we are going to decompose this into its partial fraction. So this will be, okay, so this is equal to, so kung i-decompose siya natin, kinanglan natin dahil na i-factor ang aton nga denominator. So we have, copy ang numerator, we have 5x minus 3 all over. So the factors ang aton nga denominator will be x minus 4 and x plus 1. So take note nga ang aton nga i-decompose there is ang aton nga denominator and we will not be looking sa aton nga numerator. So if we are going to decompose this, kapihon ta aton nga mga denominator, so we have plus, so we have x minus 4, so we have x minus 4 here, and we have x plus 1 here. So take note nga ang aton nga mga numerator will be 1 power lower sa aton nga denominator. So, x derived sa yung 1 din aton nga exponent. So, dapat sa babaw naton 0 ang exponent. So, kung 0 or if may variable derived sa yung sa babaw will be constant. So, constant sa babaw represent lang by a and represent by b. So, next, if we have this this partial fraction, so kinahanglan naton i-solve kung ano ang values ng aton nga a kung ano ang values ng aton nga b. So we are going to perform the algebraic operation here. So para simplify ito siya, kinahanglan naton mag-multiply sa both side by x minus 4 times x plus 1. So to simplify this, so makancel ang bilog na denominator, so this will be equal to 5x minus 3. This will be equal to, so a times x plus 1 plus b times x minus 4. Okay, so simplify natin. So we will have 5x minus 3 is equal to ax plus a plus bx minus 4b. So, amo na yung aton nga uh, equation. So, now take note, we have your x dere. So, combine lang natin ang may mga x. So, we have a plus b x plus a minus 4b. So, we have 5x minus 3. So, we are going to equate sang tanan nga may mga x. So, ari, equate natin. So, we have for the x, so we will have, so 5 is equal to a plus b. And then para sa aton nga constant, we have negative 3 is equal to a minus 4b. So, perform your algebra here. So, we have, so this will be, okay, multiply lang ko sa babaw by 4. So, this will be equal to 20 minus 4a, is equal to 4a plus 4b. We have negative 3 is equal to a minus 4b. So this will be, makancel ang aton yung 4b. So aton yung answer will be 17 is equal to 5a. A naton is equal to 17 all over 5. Okay, so mukha na naton dayon ang value sa aton nga b. B naton will be equal to 5 minus your 17 all over 5. So this is equal to 8 all over 5. So ang aton nga equation, a naton is 17 over 5, b is 8 all over 5. So aton nga partial fraction will be, so we have a all over, a naton is 17 all over 5 all over x minus 4. So we have x minus 4 plus, so 8 all over 5 all over x plus 1. So amo na niya ang aton nga partial fraction. This now will be your partial fraction. Okay, so take note that there is ang process na pinaging gamit dari is algebra. So, multiply ka sa inyong mga common denominator both side of the equation para ma-simplify natin ang equation. But we have, I will be introducing also my own personal take kung paano niya siya gamiton or paano natin i-simplify ang process. So, we have, so, take note nga sa aton nga na-simplify ng equation, we have 5x minus, okay, we have 5x minus 3 all over x minus 4. So we have x minus 4 times x plus 1. So is equal to, so we have a all over x minus 4 plus b all over x plus 1. So take note na pwede kita magamit sa ginatawag ng cover-up method. So paano gamitin ang cover-up method? So okay, para mag-solve sang letter A or sang value sang aton nga A is equal to, so diri sa aton nga equation, i-cover naton ang bilog nga. Okay, so since ang denominator sang A is x minus 4, so i-cover natin ang x minus 4. So ang mabilin sa atin nga equation will be 5x minus 3 all over x plus 1. And then, we need to substitute the value. So, anong i-substitute natin nga value? So, ang value nga i-substitute natin will be taken sa denominator sa aton A. So, x minus 4 equate lang siya sa 0. X natin is equal to 4. So, amo na aton nga i-substitute naton diri. So, x is equal to 4. So, aton nga answer will be 5 times 4 minus 3 all over 4 plus 1. Aton answer will be 17 all over 5. So, this is the value sa aton nga a nga nakuha man natin kagina. And then, same also with your b. Value sa aton nga b diri sa aton nga partial fraction. So, same man siya po ng gamiton. So, we are going to use your cover up method. So, this time, ang aton nga i-cover is ang denominator sang b which is x plus 1. So, cover na to ng x plus 1. So, ang mabilin sa ato ng equation will be 5x minus 3 all over x minus 4. So, we are going to substitute the value sang aton ng x. But anong value sang aton ng x? We are going to get that value halin sa denominator sang aton nga b. So, aton nga b is x plus 1. So, equate na lang siya sa 0. X naton will be negative 1. So, substitute the value nga negative 1. So, we have 5 times negative 1 minus 3 all over negative 1 minus 4. So, we have 5, negative 5 minus 3 is negative 8 all over negative 5. So, this is equal to 8 all over 5. Which is still the same sa aton nga answer diri sa babaw. It depends na lang sa inyo kung ano inyo nga gamiton. Whether you will use ang original nga process which is through algebra or magamit kamo sa introduce ko nga cover up method. So take note that this will be effective lang if linear ang aton nga mga denominators. Okay, so we will have another example. So let us reduce into its partial fraction the given nga. So 6x minus 22 all over 7x minus 15. So if we are going to find its partial fraction, so we are going to factor the denominator. So our denominator will be 2x, x, and then we have 3 and 5. So we have 5 and 3. So plus minus. So aton nga factor will be 2x minus 3 and x plus 5. Sa babaw, we have 6x minus 22. So take note that still the same, ang aton nga mga denominators are linear. So linear factor man Japon. But okay, so since linear factor still the same, copy ang bilog nga denominator, you have 2x minus 3 plus, so another denominator is x plus 5. Since linear sila, ang aton nga sa baba will be a lang Japon kag b. And then we can perform the method nga gusto ninyo i-perform either algebra or pwede nga kamo kagamit the cover up method. So, I think mas hapos if we perform the cover up, especially if linear lang man natin nga given. So, we have, so for A, sa A naton, so this will be equal to, cover natin ang 2x minus 3. So, ang mabili na lang is 6x minus 22 all over. Then we are going to substitute the value of x. Ang x naton mahalin siya sa aton denominator which is 2x minus 3 equate mo sa 0. 2x is equal to 3, x is equals to 3 halves. So substitute naton ang 3 halves. So aton nga answer will be 6 times 3 halves minus 22 all over 3 all over 2 plus 5. So this will be equal to, so 6 times 3, that is 18 divided by 2, that is 19. 19 minus 22, 6 times 3, 18 divided by 2, that is 9, minus 22, that is 13. So all over, so this one is 13 all over 2. And this is equal to, so makansel ang 13, aton answer will be 2. So letter, ang values ng aton nga A will be 2. So for the values ng aton B, so we have, so 6x minus 22. So ang i-cover natin is ang x plus 5. So ang mabilin, 6x minus 22 all over 2x minus 3. And we are going to substitute. So we have x plus 5 is equal to 0, x natin is equal to negative 5. X is equal to negative 5. So this is equal to 6 times negative 5 minus 22 or over 2 times negative 5 minus 3. So this is equal to negative 30 minus 22 is negative 52. 2 times negative 5, negative 10 minus 3, that is negative 13. So this is equal to positive 4. So aton nga values ang A kag B, A is 2, B is 4. And then ang aton nga final equation will be A is 2 all over 2x minus 3 plus 4 all over x plus 5. Okay, so 5 half 5. Okay, so this one is aton nga final nga answer. Okay, so that is for the linear type of equation kung paano kita mag-reduce ng ating partial fraction. So what if we will have a repeated linear? Paano siya natin sumahon? So we are given 7x minus 11 all over x minus 2 squared. So if we are going to reduce this into its partial fraction, we will have una, copy natin ng linear function, so that is x minus 2 plus. Okay? So copy ang bilog na equation. So we have x minus 2 squared. So that means ang una linear function, ikadua is quadratic function. So next, atin or to mabutang kita sa ating numerator. So still, ang aton diri nga ginabasihan is the value of x. Kung ang x mo is naka uh, kung ano ang degree sa aton nga x. Degree sa aton nga x is 1. Subot silingon sa babaw, ibutang mo is a man japon. Next, sa diri ang degree sa aton nga x, diri is 1 man japon. So that means aton ibutang sa babaw is still isa lang japon ka terms, that is a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 2 squared. So take note nga if amo na niyang forms ng ating equation na kita diri pwede makagamit sa cover-up method. So ang ating nga gamiton is algebra. So to perform this using algebra, kinahanglan natin mag-multiply sang x minus 2 squared sa ating nga bilog nga equation. So this will be equal to, so 7 x minus 11 is equal to, so we have a times x minus 2 plus, so b na lang mabilin sa atin nga second na term. Now, we have 7x minus 11. So, distribute lang natin. So, we have 7x minus 11 is equal to ax minus 2a plus b. And then, para using ginhimo natin kagina, we are going to equate sang aton nga mga equation. So, we have duwa ka x. So, equate na siya. So, para sa aton nga x nga value, so this is a naton is automatically equal to 7. Okay, so a is equal to 7. Next, para sa ating mga constant, we have negative 11 is equal to negative 2a plus b. So, substitute natin ang values ng a. So, we have negative 11 is equal to negative 2 multiplied by 7 plus b. So, b is equal to negative 11 plus 14. So, that b natin is equal to 3. So, pwede natin o dayon substitute sa aton nga partial fraction ng aton nga values ang a kag b. So, automatic aton nga partial fraction will be equal to, so a is 7 all over x minus 2 plus Aton nga b is 3 all over x minus 2. This now will be aton nga final answer. Okay, this is one of the examples ng repeated nga linear function. And this is how you will do the process of partial fraction. So, A man Japon kag B ang sa baba kung repeated lang sila nga linear. Okay, we will have another nga example para sa mas klaro if we have more complex nga denominator. So, we are given, so 3x squared minus 24x plus 53 all over. So, we have x cubed minus 6x squared plus 9x. So, mo nga aton nga denominator. So, we need to factor danay sa ating denominator before kita mag uh, proceed sa process sa ating partial fraction. So, we have sa ating denominator, this will be equal to, so, ang x una, we have x squared minus 6x plus 9. So, ang aton nga denominator will be x multiplied by x minus 3 squared. So, take note, kaya may aralan kita dali tatlo. So, we have x nga linear and we have your repeated nga linear. So, we have x multiplied by x minus 3 squared. We have 3x squared minus 24x plus 53. Okay, so kung i-reduce na siya into its partial fraction, so this will be equal to, okay, so copy ito na yung aton nga mga denominator. So una, we have x plus, next, may ara kita quadratic. So we have started na with the linear form. So we have x minus 3 plus, and then we have your quadratic or the repeated form. We have your x minus 3 squared. Next, sa babaw, we have your x lang diyang sa dalom. Subot sa lingon, isa lang sa babaw we have. So we have a. Next, sa dalom is linear man sapon. So we have b lang. Para sa dalom, so we have linear man sapon naton nga x. Subot sa lingon, c lang sapon naton ibutang. So this one ang aton nga equation. We need to perform the partial fraction na process here. So this will be equal to, so if we multiply ang bilog nga equation by the denominator, mabilin sa piyak naton nga equation will be, so we will have 3x squared minus 24x plus 53. So sa diri sa aton nga a, we will have a times x minus 3 squared. A times x minus 3 squared plus b times x x minus 3 plus ang aton nga c multiplied by x. So we need to put sa aton nga mga values here. So this will be equal to, so x squared minus 24x plus 53 is equal to, so we have a times x squared minus 6x plus 9 plus, so we have your b times x squared minus 3 bx bx squared minus 3bx plus cx. Okay, so we can value 3. So we have 3x squared minus 24x plus 53. So distribute natin. So we will have ax squared minus, so 6ax plus 9a. So plus bx squared minus 3bx plus cx. So, review natin 3x squared minus 24x plus 53. We have ax squared minus 6ax plus 9a plus bx squared minus 3bx plus cx. So, subong, we are going to equate. So, we have here para sa ating x squared. So, we have 3x squared ng x squared. So, we have 3 is equal to a plus b. Next, para sa aton nga x, we will have negative 24 is equal to, so negative 6a minus 3b plus c. So, this one ang aton nga, negative 6 minus 3b plus c. And then, para sa aton nga, constant, so ang mabilin is, we have 53 is equal to, so constant 9a. So 9a lang aton nga constant sa aton right side of the equation. So aton nga makuha na di dayon automatic ang values ng aton nga a. A will be equal to, so 53 divided by 9. So aton nga answer for letter A or for the values ng a is 53 all over 9. Okay, so next, pwede mo na di dayon makuha ang values ng imong nga b if we substitute the values ng aton nga a sa aton nga equation. So substitute natin, we will have, so 3 is equal to 53 all over 9 plus b. So we have b is equal to 3 minus 53 all over 9. So this is equal to, so 27 minus 53 all over 9. So this is equal to negative 26 all over 9. So negative 26 all over 9. And then, mukuha natin ang values ng aton nga c based sa aton nga second nga equation. So we have negative 24 is equal to negative 6 times ang aton nga a, which is 53 all over 9, minus 3 times ang values ng aton nga b, which is negative 26 all over 9 plus c. So c is equal to negative 24 plus 6 times 53 all over 9. So plus, so minus siya sa piyak. So minus 3 times 26. 3 times 26 all over 9. So this will be equal to negative 24 plus 6 times 53 all over 9 minus 3 times 26 all over. Answer will be 8 all over 3. So we have 8 all over 3 para sa aton nga c. And this is aton nga equation. So we have, so aton nga partial fraction will be a naton is 53 all over 9 all over, okay, so all over x plus aton nga b which is negative 26 all over 9 all over x minus 3 plus 8 all over 3 x minus 3 squared. And this now will be aton nga partial fraction. Okay, so take note nga ginintroduce naton ang ammonia process kay para compare naton sa original naton nga equation kagina. So we have this original nga equation. Medyo hapos mag-perform kita sang Laplace transform kung amo lang niya aton nga denominator. We have x minus 3, x minus 3 squared. So medyo mas hapos sa aton mag-perform sa aton nga inverse Laplace transform. Okay, so we will have another example with the another type of Laplace or another type of partial fraction decomposition. So we are given the equation 6x squared plus 21x plus 11 all over sa aton nga denominator we have already a quadratic equation. We have x squared plus 3 all over x plus or multiplied by x plus 5. So, paano siya natin i-decompose? This will be equal to, copy natin ang ating yung mga denominator. So, we have your x squared plus 3. And another nga denominator is x plus 5. So, this one, so take note na ating yung denominator is already quadratic. So, in order to, hambal ko dapat one, ano lang siya, one power less compared sa aton nga denominator. So sa ating denominator dapat mayara kita nga x. So since raised to the power of 2, mayara kita dapat raised to the power of 1 sa ating denominator. So we are going to have ax plus b. So ari, naka-squared siya, so dapat may x ka sa numerator. So this one, since linear lang siya sa ating denominator, so constant lang sa baba. Since quadratic sa denominator, linear sa numerator. Since linear sa numerator, constant lang sa, linear sa denominator, dapat constant lang sa numerator. So this is aton nga equation. So we are going to simplify this by multiplying sa aton nga x squared plus 3 multiplied by x plus 5. And then we are going to perform the operation to simplify this. So we will have 6x squared plus 21x plus 11 is equal to, so we will have ax plus b. Okay, so we have ax plus b multiplied by, so we have, ang makancel ang x squared plus 3, ang mabilin is x plus 5 plus, so 3, we have c times x squared plus 3. Okay, so we are going to para ma-factor out natin ang mga need natin i-factor out. So we are going to copy this term. So we have 6x squared plus 21x plus 11 is equal to, we have ax squared plus 5ax plus bx plus 5b plus cx squared plus 3c. So this is ang ating equation. So we are going to combine sa terms diri. So we have 6x squared plus 21x plus 11 is equal to, mayara kita duha ka x squared. So we have a plus c. So a plus c. So a plus c x squared. So plus, so we have may mga x nga term. So we have 5a plus b x plus, so for the constant term, we have 5b plus 3c. And then we are going to equate para sa ginahimo natin kagina. So we have to equate tanan nga may x squared. So for the x squared nga side, we have, so 6 is equal to A plus C. Next, para sa aton nga constant term, so we have for the x, so we have 21 is equal to 5a plus b. And then para sa ating constant term, so we have 11 is equal to 5b plus 3c. So we're going to use the algebra natin nga knowledge to solve for the values of a, b, and c since we have three equation and three unknowns. So we have here, so from equation 1, so we will have pwede kita maka-substitute. So, kuha na to ng A for example. So, this is equal to, A natin is equal to 6 minus C. Substitute natin sa ating second equation. So, we have 21 is equal to 5 times 6 minus C plus B. So, 21 is equal to 30 minus 5C plus B. So, if so 21 minus 30 is negative 9 is equal to negative 5c plus b. So, we have this equation nga may c kag b and we have may equation nga c kag b. So, automatic ibutang ko lang we have negative 9 is equal to negative 5c. So, multiply ko lang by 5 para pwede natin cancel ang so, negative 5. So, this will be equal to kung multiply by 5, we have 11. So, times negative 9 is 45 is equal to negative 5b. So, negative 5 times negative 5 is plus 25c. So, ito nga i-add ang ari sa kabaw ko ng ari sa dalom. So, okay, 11 kag 49. So, this is 45. I mean, 45. 11 kag 45 is 56. So, this is equal to makancel ang duwa. And then, we will have 3c kag so we have 28c. C natin is equal to 2. So, nato ang values ng A natin. So, we have 6 minus C. A natin is equal to 6 minus 2 equal to 4. Ang B, pwede ito naman pa-diretso. So, we have 21 is equal to 5 times 4 plus A plus B. So, 21 minus 20 is equal to B. B is equal to 1. So, ato nga equation, mayara kita values ng A, B, kag C. So, yung equation sa babaw is ax plus b. So, we have ax plus b all over x squared plus 3 plus c all over x plus. Okay, so this will be equal to, substitute na to ng value sa mga a, b, kag c naton. So, we will have 4x plus b naton which is 1 all over x squared plus 3 plus c naton which is 2 all over is now will be aton nga na-decompose na partial fraction. Okay, so this is a review naman for the partial fraction discussion. So I do hope nga this would help para sa mapasmooth ug mapadali ang aton nga next nga discussion about the uh, partial of the Laplace transform or inverse Laplace transform through the process of partial fraction. If medyo hindi pa mo, you can explore some ibang pang mga examples to solve for the partial fraction. So, thank you, stay safe, and God bless.